Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Pull Up, Pop Up Podcast. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get into this episode real quick. Pretty much want to talk about one of America's dumbest criminals. Keefe D. Apparently, allegedly, he's responsible for Tupac murder. He pretty much he pretty much put himself in jail. Tupac got killed, man. It was years ago, about 30 years ago. It was a drive-by shooting that took place in Las Vegas. He got killed. Him and Suge Knight was in the car, and apparently a white Cadillac pulled up on the side of him, and it's supposed to have him, Keefe D, along with a couple more of his henchmen from the gang out of LA, and then there also was a couple of then his nephew was supposed to be the trigger man. He the one supposed to have pulled the trigger, but everybody that was in the car is dead, except for him. And then everybody that was in the other car is dead except for Suge Knight, who's in prison. And Suge Knight said he's not telling. Keefe D, he's been going on a lot of videos. He's been going on a lot of talk shows and incriminating himself, man. He's really been incriminating himself. This is some of the stuff, man, he got on like Vlad TV. He's on there. I don't think that's him right there. Let me see here. Here we go. He's incriminating himself a lot, man, on these videos, and he's incriminating himself a lot, man, and he went on here, and I can't play the sound, but he went on here and he just told the whole story. He had a proffer agreement, which is basically the police will give you immunity for a day, and you can pretty much just tell them whatever you know, and they'll give you immunity for a day. But the thing is, he thought that he assumed he had immunity for a while, and come to find out that he didn't. Come to find out that proffer agreement is only good for the time you speaking to the DA, which is crazy. Who would take that immunity for a day? There's no statute of limitations on murder. So he's been charged with the murder of Tupac, basically being accessory to the crime. That's how it is usually when there's a murder. You are if you are part of the group, you don't necessarily have to be the one to pull the trigger. You don't have to be the one, you could be in a getaway car, but they will charge you with accessory, and then you will get the same murder beef as the person that pulled the trigger. And the thing is, there's no statute of limitation on murder, so they can go back, man, and get a murder 20, 30, 40, 50 years and charge you with a murder. Longer than that, there's no statute of limitations, so that means there's never a chance that you can't be charged for a murder once you commit a murder. They can come and find you through DNA and stuff like that, and it'll be years and years later, man, and they just happen to run that DNA sample again, and your name pop up this time, and you on the hook for this murder. So America's dumbest criminal, man, because he kept talking. He wouldn't shut up, he kept going on these shows. I understand Vlad pay, a couple of dollars to come on his show, and he's looking at it like a good way to come up, get a couple of dollars real quick. But now he got to deal with consequences. You know, he got to deal with the consequences of that mistake he just made. You know, and he done told the story over and over and over again. He told about how they was both in the car. They were always in the car. How they went to the nightclub looking for him because he had a appearance. They had an appearance they was going to do after the Tyson fight. If y'all remember the whole situation, they got into a big fight at the hotel where the Tyson fight was at, in the lobby. They got into a big fight with a rival gangbanger. And so this was the actual guy that's supposed to pull the trigger. They kicked his ass at the hotel. Tupac, Suge, and stomped him down and all that. And then they go jump in the cars to go to the after set. And so Keefy D and his crew, they was traveling, so they didn't have no weapons on them because they was traveling out of LA, and they knew it was gonna be hot, so they didn't want to get jammed up on search and seizure or nothing like that. But one of the guys that they knew here in Vegas, he supplied them. This is all allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going by what I'm reading and hearing. He allegedly supplied them with a gun, and so they went to the nightclub where Suge and Tupac was coming. I think Suge owned part of the nightclub too. I guess it was grand opening or something. There was something. He had some partnership in the nightclub, some kind of way. But they went out to the nightclub and they sat out there. I guess they said they sat out there about an hour, and they didn't show up. And so they pulled off and said, "Let's go get some drinks." So they went and got some weed, some drinks. Went and got a little fucked up. And they said in the process of doing that, they just happened to ride back past the strip, and they heard a chick holler, "Tupac, Tupac." There's some chicks holler, "Tupac, Tupac, Tupac." And so they turned and they seen Tupac, they say, sitting, hanging out the window, the car, sitting up on the door, the window seal of the car. And so they said they dipped, man, dipped in traffic, and traffic was heavy. This was, traffic is always heavy, especially during a Tyson fight back then, like it is now. Traffic when they got some big like that, traffic is crazy heavy. And so they said they dipped, came around, and then just apparently Keefy D passed the gun to the back seat, which was two cats back there, and one of them happened to be his nephew. The nephew was sitting behind Keefy D in the passenger seat. So he was on the passenger side. So apparently he got the gun. The other guy, the story is conflicting, because apparently he's supposed to have reached over the guy and shot, and then the other guy didn't want to shoot because he didn't want to reach over. So I don't know. It's kind of confusing right there. So you got to do your own research into that. But apparently he passed the gun back to the back seat. They shot, killed Tupac. Well, they shot and then killed him. He didn't die instantly. I think he died like a week later. But they shot him right there. Then they sped off. Boom. The car never to be seen again. The murder weapon never to be seen again. Only thing that told the story was Keefy D. The only person that told the story. The only video that told the story. The only anything. All of the story came from out of his mouth. So that's why I call him one of America's dumbest criminals, because he didn't fucked around and put himself in a lot of trouble, So we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna follow the case. We're definitely gonna follow it. We're gonna post when the trial start. We're gonna post. Right now, he was supposed to get an attorney. He had a high-powered attorney that was gonna represent him, but apparently, I'm guessing they couldn't get the numbers right. Because the guy was there. First, he had 1 week where he said the guy's coming, so the judge gave him an extension. And then the next week, the guy was there, but they haven't worked out the deal yet. And so the lawyer was talking, but he wasn't talking. who's like, I'm speaking, but I'm not speaking on behalf because it's not my client yet. And so then, just yesterday, this is the 6th. So yeah, just yesterday, the 5th. Couldn't have been yesterday. Had to been a weekend, a couple days ago. Because today is Monday the 6th. So a couple days ago, he appeared in court again, but this time he appeared in court with a public pretender. So we'll see how that work out. But still, you know, I don't know. It was a case, man. He put himself in a bad situation. If he'd have just kept his damn mouth shut, you know. Then he moved to Vegas. You know, that's the crazy part too. You moved to the city where you committed the crime. Well, you niggas be doing some stupid shit, man. You was in LA, man. You just stayed your ass in LA, stay low, man. You know, you go tell the DA all about the case, and then you leave and go to where the case was committed and go think you're gonna live the rest of your life. Fuck out of here. But man, I'm gonna keep up with your boss. You know, reach out. You know, reach out to us. You want to talk while you locked up? You know what I'm saying? You want to get your story out? You know, your side of the story. You want to challenge me for calling you a dumbass criminal? You know, I'll tell you, you know, face to face why I called you that. You know, it ain't nothing personal. I don't even know you like that. I just think that you know, shit, man, you fucked this up. Fuck this up, you know. Sometimes, you know, you have so much shit on your mind, you can't shut up, you can't stop talking. So that's probably where you was at with this situation. But anyhow, peace in the hair grease. We'll keep y'all up to date on this, man. Peace, love. Talk to y'all later.